So this is part number 2. Where was I? Something about technical side of things. Yeah, it's like endless, and then you can have, let's say you have different settings, and then you can play around different combinations of the settings in different, like I said, depending where you are. If the reception is good or not, you have different, different things will happen on different phones and so on and so forth. So yeah, I think a lot of time can be spent on just tweaking the settings. I don't know, like I said, today I lowered it a bit, the resolution. I had a quick look. I guess it was looking okay. Depends, there's different, I guess, let's think about it the other way. The perception, so there's the image, right? And then I think I read on Wikipedia that say there's different ways to compress it, and then you get different artifacts, or like different side effects, right? And then like at what point, I think there's like a scale of like, it's a bit subjective. The thing is, the scale is a bit subjective, right? Like how far can you push the image where it's still good? And it's a bit subjective, like different glitches, happen to this image. It will glitch out in a different way. Like, yeah, you remove the blocks, you lose like there's less colors. If there's more colors, you lose something else. So it's like, it's a balance, like something have to give, I think, right? If that's what it's called. Because something has to suffer. Like if you improve one thing, something else needs to get worse. Sometimes it's like with that, they say, there's a new codec or something like I forgot. 265. There's usually people use H.264, which is more common, but you can do 265. Was designed more for 4K, or like, but I was usually, even though it's smaller, or if at the same bitrate, it's a better visual quality, sort of. But then your CPU, your hardware has to do more work to like pack it and unpack it, basically. So I'm like, recently a lot of things, they become portable, and with everything portable, you need to charge it, and the hardware is not as strong sometimes. Depends, it keeps changing. So it means you need you need to invest into better hardware to use all that, and then I don't know. Essentially, sometimes, like, if you just accept that it is what it is, like it's it's compressed, like it's compressed a lot. But if you can like accept that it is what it is, and you don't have to do anything pretty much. Maybe that's a better option. So yeah, the problem comes is like if you want to improve something, like okay, you feel like okay, that's too low quality, you want to make it higher quality, right? So if you want to make it a bit higher visual quality, then you'll have to start thinking, you'll do a lot of hard work researching, and like, because people don't want to spend money on it, but it's like if you want to improve something, usually you will have to spend time and money, you know, either researching or like waiting or like buying things off eBay if you want a cheaper one, but it's like might be a bit dodgy, and so on and so forth. So basically, if we just don't approve, if you like, if I start this, it glitches out, and I'm like, well, it is what it is. Then, yeah, those are the parameters. Like, if I can tolerate it, or I can like tweak it. Like I said, if I can sacrifice everything visual and just prioritize the audio, maybe it works for me, you know. What else can I say? Anyhow, so today, what are my settings? 720p. It's adaptive bitrate, maximum 2000, which is kind of low. And then what else? And then what else was there? Maybe that's it. And I do have 24 frames per second, so I keep everything low to not put pressure on my phone as much. And I think it can do more stuff. Plus I'm always playing music. Yes, if I were not playing music, I could improve performance even better, more. But I don't know. I like it. I like listening to music on my walk. Recently, it makes it more fun. And since this whole lunch walk plus stream is sort of like to make my life more fun, that's why I optimize for like fun. Everything else I can sacrifice, you know. If it's a low, if on the stream, I mean, if it's like, and even yeah, even every day I go also do like some light shopping, groceries. Even now I have this cheap coffee, and even though I like that kind of like, it's cheap, but I feel like it's still pretty good. Because there's some of them, like I did a lot of trial and error to work out the best one. So I think that's what I like. You know, I guess I'm a bit picky, I guess. I'm a little bit picky, yeah. Yes, that's true. But I have my criteria of my pickiness are a bit unusual, I guess.